Okay, this is the demo for multifamily MeasureSquare use. If we go into a job, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up the different types of units you may have. If you click on Tools, go down to Tabs. As you can see, I've already got several different units set up for this particular customer type. So I've got the different types of units that they have. If I wanted to go in and to edit one or maybe add a room, for instance, my Southwest property here, I have just one bedroom in the main common areas. If I was going to draw an additional room, I can hit my free draw button and I can pick a spot to start and draw my room out for what it is. And as I draw my room out and I close it off, I basically hit my done button and relabel my room bedroom 2. Hit my done button and now my room is complete. I can drag and drop and move this where it needs to go on my plan. So it's going to go right there on there. And then I can drag over and drop the material that goes into that room. And I can see the seam layouts and stuff. I can change the seam layouts here at this job if I'm in the field, and I can drag my seams around, move my seams around where I want them to be. Maybe I want my seams to come way out down here on this end. So I can change those things around and manipulate that. When I am done here with this, I would go to my reports and I would go to my forms and I can see my different ways of bidding. If we hit my forms at the bottom, I can hit my multifamily bid form. And you can see now it asks me, I'm going to reload it. So I get all my new rooms. And I can see all my different rooms that I have as far as my John Wayne in my bedroom 1, John Wayne in bedroom 2, and so on as I can scroll down. And then I get into my shotgun and my tile for my shotgun. And now I have my Southwest bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and my other areas here for my rooms. And you can see the different areas that you have. So you can do this by area. And then now if you're going to do this, you do have an instruction field down here. You can type in instructions if you wanted to. Make sure installer will be on time. And then you can save those. So save those documents or those notes. And that way you have everything in here as far as what you want with your notes and different types of rooms you have as far as all the room types. Now we are going to go ahead and hit done. And we can see the reports. If we go back to forms again, I'm sorry, you can hit preview. You can hit, when we go back to your forms list, hit that multifamily view, and then hit preview. And you can see the different types of way that it would bid based on the room descriptions of each job. And the total being $16,000, including a 10% sales tax. When I hit my done button here, basically I'm going to go back to my home list. I'll hit sync. That way when the office pulls it up, they can make manipulations on their side where with the pricing and or with the different selections of room types, room products, and that stuff. We're now going to switch to the desktop version.
So now that we've moved over into MeasureSquare, the desktop version, I can see that I have my same drawing going on here with my different tabs below. So I can click on each individual tab and see what I've done. So if the property management calls up and says, hey, in bedroom 2, I want to go with the tile rather than the carpet, you can come right over here, drag and drop, and now the bid is going to be converted into tile 2, or tile in bedroom 2, and so forth. So I can make manipulations on there if they even want to go for a different product altogether and they want to use a sheet vinyl in that room. I can come over here and grab my 12-foot sheet vinyl, drag it over, and drop it in the room, and then I have that now as well. So I'm able to manipulate my drawing and put in different products, different LVPs, LVTs, ceramic tile, whatever it is that they may want to do in there. If you're going to adjust the bid based on here as far as pricing and stuff goes, I would go up to my worksheet and I create my family. There's my multifamily bid worksheet that I already have created, that I created on my desktop. I'm on my iPad, I'm sorry, that I have, or I can create a new one. So if I want to create a second proposal, I can click on new and I can come down here and call it second proposal. And then I can pick my areas that I want. Do I want to do it by product? Do I want to do by room, trade, or product breakdown by room? I'm going to go ahead and do product breakdown by room. And now what it's going to happen is it's going to allow it to come out to where I can come over here and hit my print form. And I can see the different ways I'm doing it. Now, one other option that you have here in the desktop version is I can come over here and I can print on settings, and I can have it subtotal my form, so I can have it do subtotals by room type. So I can see my room type, carpet pad and labor is $479, and then my carpet pad and labor and so forth in each bedroom. So I can break down each room individually with the full amount of products I have picked in there. And you can see here in the John Wayne bedroom 3, the vinyl, and the pricing would be in there if I had populated my pricing. So you're able to see in here and go in here and see different ways that you want to do that. If you want to include sales tax in there as a subtotal, I can click on that, and it would give me basically my total via sales tax. But in my desktop version, I have no sales tax set up. So I can see in my John Way, my bedroom 1 and 3, I can see my total carpet area is going to be 1,023. And then I can move on up here and get the rest of my tile and so forth on my different pages that I would have of my bid. Once I've gone through here and I've completed my bids and I've changed the products I've won, I've done my worksheets, and I've done everything here that I have, then I can go ahead and go back to my drawing. Oops, I got to first save it. I click on my save button, and I've saved it now as that I already have, and I want to go back and sync it back up so I can load it into RollMaster. I hit my yes button. I want to do that, and now it's going to go ahead and bring me and allow me to go back to RollMaster to be able to set up my job in RollMaster or a template. Now that I'm in RollMaster, I can click on New Quote. You have to import into a quote, and then you can copy this over to a template if you're going to be using templates. But then I can come in here and select my customer or my builder, whoever it is that I'm going to be doing it for. And the builder has the name Queen, so I'm going to select him. I can go into my Ship To notes and put the name of my property. We're using Ship To codes. Or if it's just a first time or one-time property only, I can come in here and go, this is Bob the Builder. And I can change my address and all that information there as I go through. I'm going to go here to Functions, and I'm going to import from MeasureSquare. I'm going to go ahead and select my license that I have here, and I'm going to get a list of all my projects so I can grab the right one that I want. By grabbing the project multifamily, which is the name of my project, it's going to bring over all of my layers. Now I can choose to bring in just a second, I will show you. I can choose to bring all my tabs at once, or I can bring them in over individually. So, and I'm going to show you both ways to do that. By hitting the import button, it brings up my particular job. So there's all my materials that I have on my particular project that I'm doing. And then here's my different layers. So I can see my John Wayne bedroom, shotgun, and then southwest. We'll go ahead and do the John Wayne first. So now it brings in and shows you all my products for John Wayne. And I'm going to go ahead and right click, and I'm going to match the catalog item. So I want to match it up to what's in RollMaster. So I can come in here and go carpet. I want my best seller. It's the name of the carpet I want. There it is. We're going to use color green. And I hit select, sound color. And now I have a catalog match here next to it. So I want to do that for all my products here on my, in my order here that I have. So I can go in here and I'm going to go for vinyl. I'm going to find my matching vinyl. And we're going to use this Airstop Cloud 9, and we'll use that color. Now I got a catalog match, and I'm going to go grab my tile. Oops. Tile, find matching styles. And then I'm going to use my 18-inch tile here. So I've got my 18-inch tile. I've got that. Now I can go grab my carpet pad. And we're going to use my charity. There's my charity pad. Now, for instance, maybe you're going to decide that this particular property, you're not going to do carpet removal anymore. The customer says they will do them all, and you don't want to import that in. I can just skip that. I can skip the adhesive, and I can skip the vinyl sealer. Maybe the installer provides the adhesive and the seam sealer now. So you don't have to necessarily select those products if you don't want to. Now, when I hit my import button, it will import in all of my lines for that particular layer into the project. I also want to go ahead and grab my project PDF. Import. And now it brings over all my drawings and cut sheets and diagrams. When I go imports into my job, it automatically imports in my products that I have and the quantities that they need. All I have to do is fill in my pricing. If I'm going to copy this to a template, I don't want to fill in pricing. I can just come up to and I'll put copy to a template. And now that will move me to there, and I can put the unit type as a John Wayne bedroom, 3-bedroom, and save. And now I'm done. It's been imported into my into my templates as a template now. And then I can use my templates going forward whenever the customer calls an order. All the eDocs have been attached into templates as well, so that when I go to my eDocs here, my diagrams, I can see that I have all my drawings from MeasureSquare in there, and it's all imported in correctly. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to be able to go back, and then you'll create a new quote and import the rest of the layers into quotes to be able to copy into templates so that you can sell them. If you're not going to use a template from here, basically you're going to just come in here and change line. You'll add the sell price. Add the sell price of $3 a square foot, or $3 a yard, $30 a yard, I mean. And then it'll update the pricing. If you don't want to go in here line by line and you have a total price of $6,000 for the project, I can go up here to functions, hit on cost review, and then I can come in here, edit total sale, and I want the total sale to be $62.31 and 71 cents. So key that in, and it will auto calculate all the pricing for that particular project on that job. So now it's showing the price is $62.31.77. So that will allow you to go ahead and do that over all lines. If you don't want to go to each line individually and price it out, you can do it using cost review and change total sale price. Now that I've imported all my diagrams and I've imported my lines, I would actually convert. If I get deposit or I don't, you can convert this into a sale and proceed through the sale process as normal. Again, if you want to bring one in and bring it in, and then once you have it set up here, you can copy to templates as well, set them up in templates. I will do one more to show you the layers again. If I hit quotes, and I grab my particular customer that I have here, Christine, and functions, import. You grab your MeasureSquare license that you have the job stored on. You'll get a list of the projects. I'm going to go ahead and grab my multifamily project. Get the project info. And again, it brings over all the lines on the job. And then again, through using layers, you can choose and pick what room you want to go to. So I want to do my shotgun bedroom this time. And now it brings up all my measurements and my quantities for my shotgun bedroom, bedroom 2. So again, I'll right-click on it, match catalog item, look for my carpet, bestseller. I can choose that they're going to use red in the 2 bedrooms. And now I have a catalog match. Again, I'll do my tile the same way. And we'll use the 13-inch in the smaller unit instead of the 18-inch. And then I'll grab my carpet pad as well. And now that I've got my pad, I can select my pad and brought over all my measurements. When I'm all done bringing over all the products I want, I'm simply going to hit my import button. Its designated lines have been imported. And then I want to get my drawings again, so I'm going to grab my projects from PDF, import those into the system as well. So now my PDFs will come over. And when I hit escape, all my lines from this particular layer or this bedroom, the unit type, are now in here. So again, I can go up to functions, copy and copy to a template, copy quote to a template, and that way I will copy this over so that I can use this going forward for any other units I do of this type for this particular property.